Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blued, and if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button. We are on our way to 5,000 subscribers, but we can't do it without you. If you're an SEC fan, SEC is off to a very, very slow start. 0-3, in fact. They picked up their third loss today. Here's the three bowls that they've lost so far during bowl season. The Armed Forces Bowl. Army took down Missouri 24-22. The Gasparilla Bowl. UCF took down Florida 29-17. And then today, the Birmingham Bowl. Number 20 Houston beat Auburn 17-13. And Houston made some mistakes. One of them cost them some points. Big time points. I thought Auburn was going to win that game. But Houston scores a touchdown with about 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And they sealed the deal. And that pushes the SEC to 0-3. That's not the start that the SEC was looking for. Not at all, especially when you boast that you're the best conference in the nation. 0-3, that's not what the best conference in the nation is supposed to do. But there's hope for SEC fans. You're going to have plenty of opportunities to make that up. Starting with today, later today in the Liberty Bowl, we will have Mississippi State finish the season 7-5. They're going up against Texas Tech, who's 6-6. Mike Leach, the coach of Mississippi State, was the former coach of Texas Tech, and he's telling Texas Tech fans, hey, I owe you one. So he's going in there with the mindset he's going to stomp Texas Tech, and Mississippi State is a 10.5-point favorite. That game starts at 6:45. I think that's a pretty good chance that the SEC will pick up a win. Now, on December 30th, the Duke's Mayo Bowl between North Carolina and South Carolina. Both of these teams are 6-6. However, North Carolina a 9.5-point favorite. This bowl begins at 11:30 a.m. Yikes, that is really early for a bowl. I'll be watching that. I think it's going to be closer than that 9.5-point spread. In fact, I give South Carolina a pretty decent shot of winning that game. So there's a second opportunity for the SEC to pick up a win. The Music City Bowl. This is going to be between Tennessee, finished season 7-5, and Purdue, who finished the season 8-4. Tennessee is a 5.5-point favorite, but don't snooze on Purdue. They're a pretty good team. Remember what they did against Michigan State? I know, it was at home, but Purdue's a pretty good team out of the Big Ten. That game will start at 3 p.m., so there's you another opportunity to pick up a win. We move on to December 31st, the college football playoffs, the semifinals, the first one. Number 4, Cincinnati, 13-0 against number 1, Alabama, 12-1. Alabama, the big-time favorite, 13.5-point favorite. That game starts at 3:30, and Alabama and the SEC really want that one. That would definitely not be a good day for the SEC if Cincinnati were to beat Alabama, because everybody's been saying, Cincinnati, we're not sure if they actually belong in the playoffs. I think they've earned it. But they're going against big, bad Alabama. If they can get over the mental hurdle of who they're playing, the brand of Alabama and Nick Saban, the history of Alabama, you're not playing all those former national championship teams. You're playing the Alabama of this year, who looked shaky at times. So if you can get over the mental hurdle, Cincinnati has a shot. The second college football playoff semifinal features number 3, Georgia, 12-1. They're going up against number 2, Michigan, who's also 12-1. Georgia, a heavy favorite in this game. They're a 7.5-point favorite. This game will start at 7:30. Honestly, I don't think the Georgia that played Alabama is the real Georgia. I think they had a mental issue. They couldn't get over the Alabama hump. I think we'll see the Georgia that we saw in the regular season. I think Georgia has a pretty good shot of beating Michigan. But if they come up against another mental block, Michigan could pull the upset. Now we move on to January 1st. Outback Bowl. Penn State, 7-5, going up against number 21 Arkansas, finished season 8-4. Toughest schedule in the nation. Went 8-4. That's amazing. Arkansas is a 2-point favorite, so the SEC has a pretty good shot of picking up a win in that game. That game will start at noon. On to the Citrus Bowl. Number 15, Iowa, finished the season 10-3. They're going up against number 22, Kentucky, finished the season 9-3. Kentucky, the 3-point favorite. I told y'all that Kentucky would be the team to watch in the SEC East this year. I said they would finish second in the SEC East. Got laughed at. No, they'll never beat Florida. They did beat Florida, and they finished second. That's going to be a good game to watch. That game starts at 1 p.m. Another opportunity for the SEC to pick up another win. Hopefully for SEC fans, it'll be talking about another win. not their first win. On to the Sugar Bowl. This might be the best bowl of the entire bowl season. Number 7 Baylor finished the season 11-2. Big 12 champs taking on number 8 Ole Miss, who finished the season 10-2. Ole Miss a 1.5 point favorite. That game starts at 8:45. I'm definitely going to be watching that game. I think that's going to be one of the most entertaining games of the entire bowl season. So there's another opportunity for the SEC to pick up a win. And finally, January 4th, the Texas Bowl. LSU finished the season 6-6, taking on Kansas State. They finished the season 7-5. Kansas State is actually the 3.5 point favorite. That game will start at 9 p.m. And no, I'm not counting the actual national championship if SEC teams get to that, which at least one probably will, because that's an extra game. But that's their last opportunity to pick up a win, January 4th, the Texas Bowl. And LSU, very up and down this year. Are they capable of beating Kansas State? Of course. Why? Kansas State, very up and down. So that should be a good game as well. So the SEC, not to worry. Not to worry. A bad start out of the gates, but you have plenty of opportunities to pick up wins. 9 more opportunities altogether, not counting the national championship. That wouldn't be fair because that's an extra game. But 9 opportunities altogether. So you could still finish the season 9-3. You can't take away the 3 losses, but at least you can go 9-3. We'll see how the rest of the bowl season goes for the SEC. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.